Okay, this is review 5-1 for math models. Basically, we're going to go over a few rules real quick. First of all, we need to talk about what to do, how to tell if something is exponential. We need to know how to tell if something is linear, how to tell if something is quadratic, and how to tell if something is cubic. And I would always start by trying out the exponential first, simply because it's the only one where you don't survive, where you don't subtract. So basically, you are dividing, they're the same ratio. So basically, you are dividing one from the other. For linears, the first difference is the same. Alright, for quadratics, the second difference is the same. For cubic, the third difference is my son's having fun over there, is the same. Okay? So, quick, this is the only one where you're dividing one from the other. These ones you are subtracting, alright, one from the next to see what's going on. So like I said, start with the exponential. I'd hate for you to subtract a million times just to realize it's exponential. Alright, so what to do? What does it look like? How do we do it? So for an exponential, your equation is y equals ab to the power of x. That x is an exponent. Okay, where a is your starting point and b is your ratio. Okay. For linear equations, it's your y equals mx plus b. I don't know how you're going to pay attention to him in the background, but whatever. Where y equals mx plus b. Where m is your slope. It is your change in y divided by your change in x. So basically when you're subtracting your y's, it's really however your y is changing. Our x's have been changing by 1, so we don't have to divide by much. But that's your change in y. That's your first difference. Normally, this is your first difference, if it's the same. And your b value is your start. So when x is 0, grab the y. What is y? Okay? Your quadratic, your second difference is the same. Remember, that's y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And let's clean that up. That's a squared. Alright? Where a, the way you find it, is you take your second difference and you divide it by 2. So that same difference out there, that second difference divided by 2. Your b value is your very first difference minus your a value, whatever you got for a. Alright, so it's your very first difference, and we've already talked about what that very first difference is. If you still need a clarification on that, watch the videos and you'll find an example. And then c is your starting point. So wherever x is 0, grab your y value. And I promise you, my son is not sacrificing a small animal over there. He is playing Mario Brothers. As crazy as that is. Alright, and last but not least, your cubic. Your cubic is y equals ax to the third plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Okay? Where a is your third difference divided by 6. B is your B is the awkward one. It's your first of the second differences minus your third difference divided by 2. And remember, this number right here is a very specific number. And if you don't know how to find it, watch the videos, you'll figure it out. C is, again, your very first, just like the quadratic. And we're going to subtract A just like the quadratic, but we're also going to subtract whatever we got for B. And the last one, at least D, is your starting point. So whenever x is 0, grab your y value. Okay? These notes need to be written on your notes somewhere. These need to be on your notes. If they are not on your notes, you need to get that fixed, because you can use your notes on your test. Alright? My next video, I'll start walking through the questions.